In the air and yell my name, cause if you want it, I got it. I'm coming fresh with the product, so put your hands in the air and yell my name. Who you want to blow? Who you with to blow? Put your hands in the air and yell my name, cause if you want it, I got it. I'm coming fresh with the product, so put your hands in the air and yell my name. Y'all, I've been patiently waiting for or trying to explode. Oh no, I got my turn to burn. Better hold on. 21 years, blood, sweat, and tears. No doubts, no fears. Yes, so I'm here. Held back too long. No one gave.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm Mr. Wayne. What's up, hip hop and fashion? How y'all doing? I'm your host, Mr. Wayne. I'm gonna try the Mr. Rogers thing when I probably threw some people off, need to change their doggone channel. Like, what is this? But I'm glad to be here. Had to take a little break, get some things in order on the music and the business level, and everything's falling into place. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I'm your host, Mr. Wayne, and today, boys and girls, we're gonna have a little beat session. If you don't mind, boys and girls. I ran into someone by the name of Capo, and I want to shout him out. He told me he caught one of the last ones, and he enjoyed it, and he said, man, do that again. Do it again. I like that. So I'm like, well, you know what? Why not do it again? So this is this for you, Capo, and along with a couple other people that asked me about it. So, but before we get into that, I just want to rap about some of the things that's been going on. I had the pleasure to finally get in the studio and with a friend of mine. I won't mention his name, but he's been trying to get some behind-the-scenes footage of the studio sessions are just inside my little peanut head, and so we got to get that done over the weekend. I also got to work with Mildew Money on his project, and also we getting together tonight to finish on that project, and still working with Mr. Jack Spratt. I hope we don't do like Dr. Dre with a detox album, an album that never comes out, you know, it's just talked about as an enigma, but hopefully it'll see the light of day. I sure hope so, because Jack, I done put too much hard work in that damn album. I want to see the light of day, and you know, it is what it is. But on to some other things. Just trying to stay busy along with that, working on my project, getting the behind-the-scenes footage from shot, and also possibly working, not possibly, but in the very near future, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, be shooting a video. Yeah, boys and girls, yeah, boys. And so I've been grinding, but enough talk. We're going to go into a video by a friend of mine, one of the most talented people that I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. He put on one of the best shows that I've seen in my life, and I've seen Earth, Wind and Fire, I've seen Prince, I've seen Outkast, I've seen Tina Marie, I've seen Maze, I've seen John Mayer. So Cat is bad. So y'all check this out. Franklin 4. Da 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 da.
You could be the one, baby. I'm an artist trying to harvest what I sow, and I'm in love with a girl I don't even know. And so these songs are seeds I plan to watch them grow. write these songs to you. Last night I dreamed you underneath the full moon. Your eyes met mine, I nearly lost my cool. That was when I knew I was dreaming, 'cause you're too good to be true. Hey baby, you think maybe you could be the one, keeping me dreaming. I won't stop believing till one day I see you need the sun. Hey baby, you think maybe you could be the one, keeping me dreaming. I won't stop believing till one day I see you need the sun. But if I only had known, without my eyes closed, you're gone. Hey baby, I'm waiting, but you never show. I need somebody to accept me. So do you. Oh, I need it. Take me as I am. I need you to accept me. Yeah. Hey baby, you think maybe you could be the one? You could be the one. Dreaming, I won't stop believing. Till one day I see you need the sun. Hey baby, you think maybe you could be the one? You could be dreaming, I won't stop believing. Till one day I see you need the sun. Hey baby, yeah. Be the one, keeping me dreaming. I won't stop believing till one day I see you need the sun. Baby, maybe you could be the one, keeping me dreaming. I won't stop believing till one day I see you need the sun. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. That was Franklin for Hey Baby on Hip Hop and Fashion. And now I'm about to play around with some of my favorite toys out of my not so vast selection of music equipment. But today I want to play with this sample by which I did this before. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm about to do this on TV. I did do this beat. I'm just gonna kind of recreate it, kind of like a chef won't cook a meal for the first time on TV, although I did do that before. But I sampled this Denise Williams song called Silly, and did what's called Chopped It, where you take pieces of it, kind of like you chop an onion, and you assign it to a different pad, and you kind of just make it sound different, but yet keep the same flavor of the original. So I did that, and I'm gonna let y'all, I won't sample it right here for the purposes of time's sake, but I chopped it already. So this is what it sounds like chopped. It would be like, you remember that? So that's what it sounds like chopped. So I'm about to attempt to, now that I got it chopped, make a little beat right quick with it. Remember that? And no, I didn't magically figure out what the tempo was. Like I said, I already did this before, and for the sake of Copper and a couple other people that asked me to do it again on here, everything was already pre-worked out. So, you know, I didn't magically know just know what was going to happen in terms of the tempo or whatnot. So now I'm going to assign some other sounds in here. my drums and my snares, and like I said before, I pretty much create my own snares. Like I sample a snare off one record or a song or whatever and tweak it to give it a different sound and a different identity, because with hip-hop production, as a producer, you kind of want your own sound. You don't want to use the same thing everybody else is using, because that won't really be able to identify your sound. So I try to create my own sound in certain aspects of the music. So I'm going to start with my snare, which I already kind of chopped it and tuned it the way I wanted it. I sampled this snare off the Jay-Z Blueprint album. Some of y'all may know that comes off the Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City song, and I sampled that snare and I kind of filtered it the way I wanted to. So now I'm gonna go ahead on and start with that. Nah, I don't want to do it like that. I like to stack them and combine them. So here's another snare that I actually sampled this snare. I'm giving y'all some of my little tips. I don't care, because I won't give y'all all of my little secret stuff, but I sampled this snare off of Erykah Badu's Love of My Life, and I tuned it the way I wanted to tune it, and kind of changed the sound of it. So I'm going to combine it with the other one to make another snare. So now that's my snare. That's gonna kind of help keep me in rhythm. And let's see, what else do I have up here? I like tambourines, and what I try to do, to each his own, some people are different. I like a live feel, even though it's a beat machine. If I could, I like to trick somebody into thinking some of the stuff is being played by a human hand, like this tambourine. So I'm going to play that and kind of give it that human feel, as if somebody is doing it like that on their hand. So let's see what we come up with. Give it that human feel, you know? That sounds as if somebody's just doing that. You know, just little stuff. Everybody's different, and I like congas. I liked a lot the sound of conga, so I'm gonna give it a little conga feel too. Now I'm gonna make them roll a little faster. I like congas. Make this last 8 roll also. All right, so it's getting there, and then to me, I hear music like, say how a woman or a man may decorate a room. I mean, say, okay, I need a bed right here, and put a chair right there. So I'm hearing sounds where it needs to fit into a certain space. So I'm gonna find a space for this chime that I'm hearing that should go in there. And like I said, I already did the beat before. I pretty much have it memorized, but for the sake of time, you know. I already have the conga right there, so I don't want to put it there. I think not right there. I I think at the end right here, where it kind of just transitions everything together. All right, and let's see. And that's the sound of a record being reversed. Like I said, I like the human, try to give stuff a human feel, so I'm gonna put that in there as if somebody was playing a record and then it reversed it to go back to the beginning again. So just right there. I just want it right there. Okay, so now it's time for some. We need some bottom in there, huh? We don't have no bottom, boys and girls. We don't have no bottom, so I'm gonna attempt to add some bottom right here. And here we go, boys and girls. So let me hear it in the headphones. And it's still missing, but we're gonna take us a break. When we come right back, we're gonna figure out what the missing ingredients is, boys and girls. So don't go nowhere. Stay tuned to Hip Hop and Fashion, and we'll be right back. Be right back. Just taking a break. I need a break.
Known for brutalizing black males. Government jobs include heroin and crack sales, recovering slaves. Still we try to stack mail, hustle intuition, even more hustle that bill. Putting pistols up, no more swinging fisted cups. Cornrow locked up, beeswax twisted up. Brothers lifting up, fingers for wars they living in. Targeted for Angola imprisonment. I don't be messing with the platinum chain and ring thing. Put the knowledge in things, third eye bling bling. Listen up, that's all we ask you to do. Might be labeled terrorist cause I spit true. New Orleans finest. In case you haven't heard, we put it down to make you bounce like Tucker and Herb. Advanced ideas, hip hop supreme. Live and direct from New Orleans. For the love above and beyond the norm. We New Orleans finest, minus blue uniform. The city that we're living in, New Orleans. Where we never giving in, New Orleans. Where the politicians liars at, New Orleans. Where the people took desire back, New Orleans. Where state repression big at, New Orleans. Where Mark Essex busted pigs at, New Orleans. Where we want that freedom and can't hold it in. 1811 we revolted in, New Orleans. Still rhymes fundamentally and physically pulled. Still truth universal out that 504. Still a natural disaster when it comes to the rhyme. Still dashiki dialogue just to put it on your mind. We breaking chains, don't believe in stagnation. Dirty South B-boys tagging on your plantation to get the freedom, inciting you to cock and peel. Take these turntables out to the cotton fields, cause in the South they thinking it's whack. But before DJ Duck acts, where my old lady had that lyrical knack. Now I'm spitting the facts, hooked up with he was spinning the wax. Bonafide crate digger, known for digging in stacks. And if it be necessity, I'm down to pick up the and buck the powers all up in our face. And me and this city got a love-hate relationship. I represent though, do what I do and elevate my people mental. Advanced ideas, hip-hop supreme. Live and direct from New Orleans. For the love above and beyond the norm, we New Orleans finest, minus blue uniforms. Truth universal, hip-hop supreme. Live and direct from New Orleans. We hitting projects, apartments, houses, dorms. New Orleans finest, minus blue uniforms. The city that we living in, New Orleans. Where we never giving in, New Orleans. Where the politicians liars at, New Orleans. Where the people took desire back, New Orleans. Where the state repression big at, where Mark Essex busted pigs at, New Orleans. We want that freedom and can't hold it in, New Orleans. 1811 we revolted in, New Orleans.
New Orleans, jambalaya, Creole red beans, hot sauce. We got the festivities, y'all know that jazz we all brought up right up in the hard Calio projects. Be like Mardi Gras, drugs, guns, and sex is how the violence starts. Bounce DJ setting up Super Sunday in the park. Some floss their walls and other players snort. Dope on the rope chain by the moonwalk. Just like the streetcar trains, do I ride tracks too? We'll see if you can hang in a swamp bathroom, no tissue. It's official, the finest. Go ahead, bow down
Orleans, in 11 from New Orleans.
Yeah, baby, that was True Universal. New Orleans finest. So welcome back. I'm still Mr. Wayne. This is still my drum machine and my mixing. This is still hip hop and fashion. And so, like I said, just wanted to come in today, have a little fun with some of the equipment, and we just were playing with the Denise Williams song, and I chopped in a sample called "Silly," which one of my favorite songs of all time, and a true diva, true singer. Her son happens to be Jazzy Faye, which is happening to produce for 8 Ball and MJG, Tila, Lil Wayne, numerous amounts of people. And shouts out to Jazzy Faye and Miss Denise Williams is one of the most talented and sincere, nice people that I've ever got the pleasure to ever be around and meet. But back to the music. I don't have to sample, but for the sake of time and other things, I can't bring keyboards and you know, a vast array of sound modules up here, because with time restraints and also the time it takes to get everything set up, it just wouldn't be very convenient. But hopefully one day I can have a couple friends, musician friends like Joy and Noam, come through and we can actually give a brief session of how we kind of come up with ideas, whether they'll be playing something, Joy be playing something on the guitar, Norm on the keyboard or on the bass, and then from there we just come up with something. That's the joy about music, and I literally mean the joy. Literally, that's the joy about making music for me, is because I get to interact with different people and they can bring something out of me, and I can sometimes bring something out of them, and hopefully that's what it's all about to me. You know, it's about a message, and there's some drama in everybody's life, but you know, at times I don't think that's good energy. You don't want to put negative energy out there. So purposely today I tried to come with something to make you feel good after you've been on your job all day and, you know, had to struggle with this and that and the lights and the cable, being stuck in traffic. You know, I just wanted to have something for you to feel good to. So I kind of got it cooked up to where I really wanted, so y'all take a sample of it. I love live instrumentation, so I wanted to sound as if I had my conga player, you know, with turn the record around, and that's pretty much it in terms of the beat making process for me. And usually it'll start from an idea. I may hear a song on the radio and be like, dang, I might want to chop that. If Joy and Norm's not available, to play something similar to it, because really and truly everything in life is a sample of something. And in the late 80s, that was a big deal, and you know, with people saying, well, hip hop is not original because they sample some of the all-time greats like the Miles Davis and the Coltrane's and the James Brown, which is true, but we didn't have the vast availability of musicians that those cats had, so that was a necessity almost for the growth of hip-hop. But now it's grown so much that, you know, we do have bands like The Roots where you don't necessarily have to sample, but I do it not because I have to, because I love the music of the 60s and the 70s and some of the early 80s, and hopefully like what Dr. Dre did and DJ Quick and people that they did for me. They really introduced me to people like Leon Haywood. I Want to Do Something Freaky to You, Parliament Funk. Let's see, who else? The Ohio Players. Had it not been for them sampling them songs, I'd be like, dang, I like that. Where they get that from? I read the notes, then go find the original. So hopefully somebody may hear something that I'm doing like, man, I like that, and they want to learn more about the music in general. So sampling has definitely helped my growth as a wannabe musician who can't really, I don't think I can play the air guitar. So if you start an air band, I could be an air bass player. Watch this, y'all. I could play the air bass behind my head, but anyway, I will appreciate you. I appreciate you for tuning in, and hope. And next week we'll be back, and I ain't bringing this stuff next week, man. I can't keep doing it like that because it's a strain in terms of toting all this material, and I think these equipment, and I think all the staff at Hip Hop and Fashion that make it look like I know what I'm doing, because really I don't. I actually have on 2 left shoes right now, but they do such a good job. They set this table up. You can't tell I have on 2 left shoes. I really do have on 2 left shoes. I'm serious. So I thank the staff, and I think the viewing audience, and I think people like Copper who appreciate the things that I do. And he shared something with me that I want to share with somebody else. He said sometimes people can be so talented at doing something that they don't even know that what they're doing, they're really gifted at it. And maybe somebody out there is doing something, you know, you're taking for granted that you're a hell of a cook, and you're cooking like for a whole neighborhood. You don't, you know, see that's a gift, and that gift can make money for you and pay your light bill and pay your house notes, you know what I'm saying? Are you good at making people laugh? You can have the whole neighborhood laugh. Well, that may be a gift you can make a lot of money out. So he reminded me that, you know, hey man, you have a gift, and stay true to it and continue to develop it. So shouts out to Capo, and appreciate y'all for viewing, and I'm about to have me some more fun with this. Who want this beat? I can't tell y'all no price on TV because I get in trouble. But call me. We can talk. Shouts out to Jack Spratt. Let's get this album finished. Mildew Money, see you tonight. And shouts out to anybody that's out there trying to do anything to keep on moving forward. And, you know, good energy is the only kind of energy I want to know. So I hope y'all have fun. I have fun. If you want to be a guest, call 504-610-597 or email at hiphopandfashion@gmail.com. We're looking for artists that are true to their music, poets that are true to their poetry, business people that are true to their business, and whatever you do, you know, this is your stage. You can come on our dirty gray, blue carpet. It's gray or it's blue? It's blue, gray, blue, gray. The dirty gray carpet. You come on the dirty gray carpet. See y'all next week.